Hey everybody, it's Kevin Harding, and welcome to this week's Victory 100 Hangout. I've got Keith with us as well, and Keith is at his home office today. I'm up at the corporate office. Excited about what we have to talk about today. We're talking about consistency. Consistency is key, was what I sent out, the message I sent out, and it's so true. And in fact, I was just thinking before I popped on here how neat our products, the Victory products, the posting platform with Prime and Spin, our autoresponders, our email campaign product, both of those products, they're all about being consistent. You can set up a schedule with our Prime and our Spin posting platform, and what are they going to do? They're going to be consistent for you. You're going to set it up in the beginning, and then they just spit out the information to your different social networks. Same thing with the email product we have with the autoresponders. You set it up, and the system automatically sends out emails depending on your schedule. So very neat to think about how important consistency is, and then on top of that, how our products help you achieve consistency. So kind of cool. And if you think about it, consistency is important in everything. I don't want to steal Keith's thunder because he's going to talk about this, but consistency is important in all aspects of your life, not just trying to be successful in your business, but also if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to improve, whether you're learning to play the piano or the guitar, you got to be consistent with practicing. Whether it's a sport, whether it's basketball or football, you have to be consistent. Whether you're trying to improve your time in a marathon, you have to train for it. You have to be consistent with your training regimen. In a relationship, if you're trying to improve a relationship with a child or with your spouse, you have to work at it. And you have to be consistent with it. So consistency is important in all facets of your life. And Keith is going to go and just take a few minutes and kind of dive a little deeper into the whole concept of consistency. So Keith, let me go ahead and hand it over to you.
Thank you, Kevin, and it's good to be with everyone again today. Last week I was, when we had our hangout, it was just before the USA and Belgium game, and we had people from Belgium that were on the hangout, and I said I didn't want Belgium to lose, but I wanted the USA to win. Well, I must be honest, and I must congratulate Belgium, because although it was, I think the score was 2-1, the score reflected a close game, but Belgium was all over the USA the whole game. So well done to Belgium. Of course, in a few hours, we're going to have Brazil and Germany. And again, we've got a Victory 100 members in both Brazil and Germany. So let me be politically correct here, and I'll say let the best team win. And so we look forward to the game today. In just over 2 weeks, I'll be in South Africa, and we'll be holding our leaders conference, and we're going to be having a Victory 100 leaders from all around South Africa that will be coming to Johannesburg, and I'm looking forward to that conference. We'll be launching a lot and announcing a lot of new information. So if you haven't registered yet, I don't know if there's still space for you, but I would call the Victory 100 office in South Africa. Make sure you're there. It's going to count towards some achievements that you will be able to earn as well. So be at that conference. We got some very exciting stuff that we are going to be launching, and Kevin might share a little about that and tease you a little more about what's coming out. We are working hard to have everything ready for the announcement on August the 1st, so we're looking forward to that. But this is not going to be a long hangout today. I just wanted to share two thoughts with you that I think are very important if you are going to build a successful life. As Kevin spoke about, we are not just interested in your business life. We're interested in your whole life. And so every time we share secrets, if you want to call that word, or keys to success, we're talking about a whole life. And I just wanted to leave two thoughts with you today, short thoughts. One is that you need to if you are going to be successful in life, you need to, and I read this today on Facebook as a matter of fact, the key, it said, the key, K-E-Y, is keep educating yourself, K-E-Y, keep educating yourself. That is the key. And especially in Victory 100 or whatever company you might be in or product you might be selling, keep educating yourself. Become a pro at it. If you look at people that have successful businesses, successful organizations, they are people that are growing daily. I read daily. As a matter of fact, I've mentioned it on Hangouts before, and I'll mention again. I have subscribed on my iPad to an app that is called Scribd, S-C-R-I-B-D, S-C-R-I-B-D, Scribd. It's only $8.90 a month, and there are thousands of books you can download. And I'm going to just talk about one of those books at the end of what I'm going to be sharing with you now. But I encourage you to read. Now, I'll be honest with you. I will confess, I don't enjoy reading. It's not one of the things I do for a hobby. Oh, I'm just going to read a book this weekend. I read to educate myself. I read so that I can grow personally. I don't read a book a day or a week, but I can tell you that I do read a few chapters every day. I read a few chapters of some type of book that is going to help me grow and become a better person and a more effective leader. I want to become a pro at what I'm doing. And so I encourage you to read daily, listen to tapes. I encourage you, if you're not already, if you have not already subscribed to the Success product, our V-Success platform, it is only $100 a month. That is $3, just a little over $3 a day. Think about this. You can't even go to Starbucks and buy a cup of coffee for $3. And there we are feeding our body. We are spending lots of dollars every day on food to feed our body. I'm asking you, spend $3 a day. Invest in V-Success. There is so much information there that's going to help you grow personally in every area of your life. If you're interested in building your network marketing company or your online business, there's information. It'll tell you how to prospect. It'll tell you how to build a list. It goes on and on. How to invite people, how to make a presentation. Also on there are all our hangouts that we've done for the last year. It's all there. So much information. And if you are sitting there and not seeing your business growing, I want you to ask yourself this question. Are you growing daily? Are you better? Are you more knowledgeable at the Victory 100 business today than you were yesterday? If not, you can do something about that. And I just encourage you. One of the thoughts I wanted to leave with you today is the key, one of the keys to success, K-E-Y, keep educating yourself. The other thought that I wanted to leave with you, and Kevin's been talking about this, is being consistent. You know, being consistent is not holding a meeting in your home or a conference call once a week for 30 minutes. That's not being consistent. That might be consistent on a weekly basis. You're doing it weekly. But I'm talking about doing something every day. As a matter of fact, I read this in a book today and I wrote it down. And it says, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. And that's what you need to do. You say, well, I don't have a lot of time. Well, devote 15 minutes. Can you find 15 minutes in your day to devote to building your Victory 100 business? If you can, do that daily. Can you make 2 or 3 calls a day? You can, if those calls are 5-minute calls. Do that daily. Can you have 1 appointment a day? Do it daily. So it's not a matter of spending 1 day a week working Victory, but it's spending a few minutes, a few hours every day, consistently doing something. And so I encourage you to be consistent in what you are doing. And again, I was talking about reading books, and one of the books I was reading on this app that I purchased was a book entitled How to Become a Network Marketing Superstar. And the final chapter is what interested me. And the final chapter is entitled Final Secrets. And he is a consultant. He helps companies. This author, he helps individuals. And he says that what he is recommending to people who come to him, and you can, if you read this book, you'll see this, what I'm saying is true. He is recommending companies that sell digital products. He said people are living in this microwave oven society. They want things instantly. And with the new technology that we have today, the products that can be delivered instantly, products that can be in the form of books or in the form of postings or whatever it might be, instant digital delivery through a company that markets digital products is the way he recommends to go. He said there's just a few in the world today, but he predicts that there's going to be hundreds of companies like Victory100 in the years to come. And so I recommend to you that you start getting serious about the Victory100 business, because this is the direction the world is going. And so I really encourage. The other one of the points he said he loves about digital is that you can reach globally immediately. There's very few limits to it. Now, if you're selling a tangible product, that company has to get, number one, has to decide to go to a country, then has to get approval, and some of those processes takes months and sometimes years to get approval to go into certain countries. With digital products, we can, at the moment, we have the ability to go to over 120 countries instantly. And so when you're building your Victory100 business, think globally. Don't think of your city or your state or your island or your country. Think globally, because people are moving today, and we all have friends that live in different parts of the world. And so this is one of the things that he said when he recommends to people. He said he recommends people get into digital products and also to think globally. It's been interesting for me to watch one of our leaders, and then I'm going to hand back to Kevin. But it's been interesting for me to watch a man by the name of Driekus Botha. He comes from South Africa. He's a farmer and has tried network marketing, but it's never been too successful in network marketing. But Driekus, and maybe one day Kevin needs to get him on the Hangout. He doesn't speak English very well, so he doesn't like to really be on our Hangouts, but maybe we can talk him into it. He has got a number of different accounts on Facebook. But he posts, you talk about consistently, every day he's posting interesting articles. And some of the articles are, how I built a $50,000 a year income in 90 days. How I've enjoyed 3 vacations in the last 3 months. Why so many people hate Victory100? It's because the people are leaving their businesses to come to ours. But he's got interesting articles. He's also putting videos up all the time. And he's being consistent in his posting. He's having interesting articles. I read one today. He said, I get paid to socialize. People love coming on Facebook. You could say, do you want to get paid for posting on Facebook? Do you want to get paid while you're socializing on Facebook or social media? Driekus is doing this consistently every day. And I want to tell you that we checked just the other day. In the last 60 days, Driekus has enrolled 19 people. That's not just knocking on doors trying to enroll people, but it is through posting consistently with interesting information, giving people giving people or creating in people a desire to change their life. And so I encourage you to, if you're not a friend of Driekus Botha, go and look for him. Search for Driekus Botha, and and befriend him, and maybe you can steal some of his ideas. I'm sure he won't mind about that. But again, keep educating yourself, be consistent, and you will see your business grow. That's all from me, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Keith. While Keith was talking, guys, I posted up on our Facebook page several, actually five images all about consistency. So go check those out, like them, share them, and I think they're pretty good. I think you'll enjoy reading them. But before we go, I just wanted to mention again, Keith referred to it at the beginning, but we are coming out and launching some things at the end of July that I think will really impress you. It's going to kind of change the game for us, especially as a network marketing company, doing some things that you typically do not see. I can't say that I've ever seen it, but maybe someone's doing it, but I haven't seen it. But we're going to be doing some things. We're going to shake things up a little bit, and that's all going to happen towards the end of July. If you, it's basically going to help our members offer our products to more of a customer or a business type organization. So it's going to help you do that in a tremendous way. So excited about that. Can't wait to share it with you towards the end of July. Keith's going to launch it at the convention in Johannesburg, South Africa, and excited about that as well. So thanks for being with us today, guys. Thanks, Keith, for sharing those words of wisdom. And looking forward to hearing back from some of you guys this week, throughout the week, about what you're doing on a consistent basis. And in fact, if you want to share that on our Facebook page, I'd love to hear it. I will make a post, and then you can reply to it. Would love to hear and see your comments and feedback about what you're doing on a consistent daily basis. So, guys, have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back here at the same time, same place next Tuesday. Looking forward to talking and visiting with you at that time.